current weather pattern, and it actually does have a name. It's called the Omega block, and it's when the jet stream makes the shape that you can see on screen now, which is very similar to the Greek alphabet letter omega. The block bit comes from the blocking pattern which it causes, where you have two areas of low pressure sandwiching an area of high pressure, which is currently over us at the moment. High pressure is associated with settled, warm conditions, and we have a strong feed of warm air coming up from the near continent. But on the left and right, we have areas of low pressure which bring unsettled weather, and that is why we have seen flooding a few days ago in Spain, and while we're seeing flooding developing in Greece with more torrential rain to come.
That jet stream, which is helping Storm Daniel cause widespread damage to Greece, Turkey and Bulgaria. In Greece, hundreds of people have been evacuated by rescuers after becoming trapped in their flooded homes. There's been days of torrential rain to the region, covering towns and villages with mud, causing bridges to collapse and destroying properties. Our correspondent Neil Connery went to some of the worst affected regions in Greece, and from there sends this report.
Greece has never seen anything like this in living memory. Record rainfall in parts of the centre of the country, engulfing villages. This is what Storm Daniel has left behind in the region of Karditsa. Rescue helicopters, the only way to save those trapped. Even those on the streets of Athens can't escape the force of these floods. As we headed into the worst affected areas, the fields had disappeared beneath the waters. The bales of silage soaked through and tossed aside like sponges. In the village of Agria, they're left bewildered by what's hit them. Keresia tells me of the trauma.
We were very afraid. We saw death with our own eyes. We were flooded and had to sleep in our neighbour's house.
Well, things may have calmed down here, but you get an idea of just the force of the volume of rain that fell here in a short space of time. Picking up, you can see a piece of car there, debris, road signs here as well, forced along this river as it powered its way through this village. Yoros is one of those involved in the clean-up operation.
We can't see an end to it. I've never seen anything like this in my life. There was just so much water.
The nearby city of Volos recorded London's annual rainfall in just 24 hours, just a few weeks after enduring wildfires. From Volos' burning, we have switched to Volos' drowning. People are drowning and homes lost. In Turkey, cars and homes were left destroyed in Istanbul. The containers in this depot scattered by floodwaters. Back in Greece, the country's meteorologists have called these storms the worst weather phenomenon in a century. Well, the Greek authorities have set up a coordination centre given the scale of the challenge they face. In the city of Volos behind me, 200,000 people now on their third consecutive day without water, and also cuts to power supplies there. After the wildfires, now floods. For many in Greece, this is a summer that they will want to forget.